Welcome to Letters to Darling. Before we start, let's say an affirmation. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and repeat after me. I am soft, I am strong, I am safe to dream out loud. My voice matters, my heart is open, and I am exactly where I need to be. Hi, darlings. This is Letters to Darling, aka Dream Darling. Light your candle, lay in bed, or get in your comfiest space, and let's get real. Today's letter is why I started Dream Darling. So honestly, I got this thought. I don't know, it just came rushing to me because I was sitting down on my floor and I was like, I want to do something that actually matters, that actually will heal me, that will heal others, and gives other people a voice. You know what I mean? And it just came to me. Dream Darling. And really, darling comes from, I'm Southern, I'm from the South. And you always hear darling, hi, darling, it's okay, darling. And I really wanted something that was about me and I don't know, really talk to me. And darling was my favorite, and I love to dream. And so, Dream Darling it was. And so Dream Darling came to me after a time of actually healing. I started healing in the end of November, because before that, for years and years and years, I was so sad. So sad. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, and I was just really confused on where to even begin. I just turned 20 in February, and I was really, really scared to turn 20. I think it was just because 20, it really sounds so adult, and I was like, oh my god, I don't even know how to be an adult, I don't know how to do this at all. So I started my healing journey because I also felt like I needed to get out of that place. I needed to get out of my sadness because I was trapped and I was stuck. And for a couple of years, I actually felt so much comfort in my sadness, and that my sadness was just me, and that I couldn't be anything other than sad. And I knew that that couldn't last forever. I knew that sadness could not last forever. Even though it felt like it, I started watching YouTube videos on these other women who were healing, who were talking about their sadness and how you can really overcome it. And I literally, I promise, for months, I would sit there and I would write notes. I'd sit there, write notes, and then I would reflect back on it, and then I would actually put action into what they were talking about. And that is honestly what healed me and what made me who I am today. Because otherwise, I honestly believe that if I wouldn't have started this, if I wouldn't have acted on Dream Darling, I would still be in my bed right now, crying, scrolling on TikTok, not doing anything with my life. And that's just not what I wanted. And I knew what I wanted. And I made a video about this on TikTok earlier, and I was basically just talking about princesses. And I know it sounds crazy, but listen. So when I was little, I was obsessed with princesses. I needed princess everything. I was princess down to the T. And I still watch princess movies, especially when I'm sad, because if you look at it, all the princesses start off sad. They all start off lonely. They all start off I don't even know what to do with my life. And that's exactly where I started off, is I don't know what to do with my life, all of this stuff. But all these princesses have to go through these trials and tribulations to get exactly what they want. So for me, it's okay, this is my trials and tribulations. I need to, and I have to go through all of these things in order to get my happily ever after. And I feel in my heart that Dream Darling is my happily ever after, because Dream Darling is all about the trials and tribulations and how to overcome them. I have blog posts, I have Pinterest posts all on little things that will help you grow yourself, because you need to know yourself before you start anything. Before you can start in love or business or anything like that that you want to grow over time, you need to know yourself. And without that, you can't do anything. I know that, like, it sucks because you're like, well, I do know myself. Like, I do. But do you really? Have you done the work? Have you done your shadow work? Have you done your inner child healing? And I'm not saying this like I am the best, like I've done it all, because there's still so many things that I need to work on. But this is why I started it, so we can work on it together. Like, I never want anyone to feel alone. So I want to be your voice into helping you, into guiding you become your highest purpose or your highest person. Like, honestly, I know that healing takes a really long time and it hurts. And it's kind of like one day, like, I feel like I'm complete, like I'm whole. And then the next day, it's like, did I even do anything? Like, I am in so much pain. I'm so sad. But don't let that sadness stop you. Oh my God, sadness is honestly the worst addiction ever. And I literally just made a blog post about this. But you being sad is literally like having a parasite inside of your body that literally just controls you. And you need to kill it, because obviously sadness is a good emotion to have, but it's not good when it controls your whole entire life, when it controls your mind. And you can't live like that. And I know it's easier said than done. That's why I'm not gonna just sit here and be like, you need to stop being sad, blah blah blah. Instead, I'm gonna give you the resources, I'm gonna give you the voice that honestly helps you get out of that, because that is the goal. I want to see my darlings grow and be happy, honestly. And I'm not saying that I am the happiest girl alive, because I'm not. Yesterday I was literally sad, and sometimes I feel so lazy and I'm like, am I even doing enough? But know that every little step that you take is enough. It's enough. So don't worry, just keep going. During my time of healing and my time of sadness, I isolated myself. I'm not even gonna lie, like, I isolated myself for 5, maybe like 6 months. I didn't really talk to my friends. I really just like cut everyone out of my life, because I knew that I needed time. Like, I needed time to isolate. I needed time to not have other people's opinions and other people's worries put onto myself. And so that's exactly what I did. And I know that, like, if they're your real friends, they will completely understand. At a time of healing and isolation, if your friends are upset with you, then they really aren't your real friends. You have to be okay with just letting them go. Let them go. Because if they honestly and truly loved you, then they would understand exactly where you're coming from and exactly what you need. So don't worry about the friends or the boyfriends that just go. Just let them go. Because honestly, they just aren't needed, and it shows you that they really aren't supposed to be in your life that long. And those people, you need to just love them from a distance. I know it hurts, like, leaving relationships or leaving friendships because you honestly thought that they would be there forever. But no one is really meant to be in your life forever. The one person who's meant to be in your life forever is you. So honestly, sometimes you have to be selfish, and don't feel guilty for putting yourself first, because so many other people put themselves before you. So why can't you do the same thing? Don't let anyone stop you from growing, from healing, because of their own mindset. That is literally the worst thing ever, because then you literally focus on them instead of focusing on yourself. Please, please, please be selfish. and take time into getting to know yourself, because other people are going to really depend on you to help them with their sadness, to help them with all their burdens. And yes, it is really good to be someone's comfort or like their friend and really help them. But don't forget about yourself, because it's so easy to lose yourself in other people. So set your boundaries. Boundaries is also another whole conversation, but just remember to never ever choose someone else before you choose yourself. And here to help with that, I will make as many pin posts, as many blog posts, as many podcast episodes to help you with everything that you need with healing, so we can do this honestly together. And that is what Dream Darling is all about. So thank you guys so much for listening and for being here and for supporting me. So before we end this episode, let's just do a affirmation. And so repeat after me. Darling, you are allowed to start small. You are allowed to begin again. Your softness is strength and your dreams are sacred. You are already worthy. Thank you for listening. With love, always, Dream Darling. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for listening. And this is my first podcast episode, so show some love. And whatever you guys want to talk about next, please leave it down in the comments or DM me. I will have all my social medias linked so you guys can talk to me anytime. So please, please, please do that if you guys need some help or if you just need someone to talk to. Know that you are never, ever, ever alone, especially when you have Dream Darling. Bye, guys. Thank you.